Wow, that he sends cease and desist out.
Why would I call around trying to get dirt on back to back? I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? Back to back. I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that.
So the whole thing to me, all right, so this is what I've said before. I'll just say it now. What I have said before in the past about back to back. I like back to back. I like charged up for that matter. You have to address what is being accused. You have to address. It's never really officially been addressed. Fans will say they don't mind because they like the music. Fans will say they don't mind because they like the music. I've been in a lot of conversation, a lot of debates and arguments about this situation. Hey, I want to be involved too. Yeah, get me involved. Catching on, I've been making money off. Yeah. Get me involved. I need that too. Listen. Meek Mill says you got ghostwriters. A bunch of references leak. A bunch of people come out. Y'all know their names. Y'all know what they were saying. Yeah, we've been ghostwriting for Drake. Not just on some controller or his little reggae songs or this song or pop song or dance song. No, like on If You're Reading This, It's Too Late, where he was just barring bar. Every single song was just bar. One of the albums that made me I was like, oh yes, like this is dope. If anything, performance is something, right? So it's like, all right, cool. You do have to perform the words, but we have to speak about this idea about ghost writing. You're dissing. The diss or the accusation to you is you have ghost writers. You then diss me on a song. That's great because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for songs. But, if you diss me and these are somebody else's words, aren't you proving my point? Aren't you proving my point that you can just drop a song and then drop another song so quickly that you're not really writing all of this? I just want somebody to say it. Like, somebody say the words. Like, just say the words. And then once we say the words and we address that, right? Like, just say the word. I'm worth too much money to write my own raps. Like, say something, Drake. Like, once you address that part of it, then it's all good. Then from there on, we can just look at it and approach it in a different light. Because I already look at and approach it in a different light right now. I already do that. I already look at it and say, we got to be basing this off of performance, because you have that mark, you have that asterisk on your career as it comes to writing. Kendrick doesn't have that asterisk. He don't have that asterisk, and I'm not ever going to give him that asterisk. Not for the person that says they sharing bars like they got a bottom bunk in a two-man sale. He has been addressing this idea of other rappers selling themselves out and having ghostwriters and using each other's bars. He's been talking about this for so long. Okay, so it would just be another one of those, just like at the beginning of the song, if you reverse it, you hear the line from The Wizard of Oz. It would be crazy to have it be like, oh wow, you were the puppet master pulling the strings this whole time and you do the same thing. Like, that would be crazy. But like I said, as of right now, that's not the asterisk. Every line that's in this song, I believe Kendrick wrote that. Thought about it, was intricate with it, didn't need nobody else's help. That's just the viewpoint that I have. Somebody else could come out and say, nah, Chris, that's not true. Actually, it's like this. They could do that, but I'm telling you what's happening right now where I am in my mind. So I'm just interested. Like, when he says back to back, I like that record. The way he says it, like, Genius is basically saying, oh, this is weird for him to give praise to that song. I don't think he's really giving praise to that song. I think he's being sarcastic.
Rap, that's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that.
Because then he starts going into all of this other stuff.
Back to back, I like that record. I'm gonna get back
See,
to
that's
that
a-
for the record. Why would I call around?
That's a sarcastic thing. That's not saying he actually.
Send assist on I
No.
like that record. Oh, what, you ain't like that record? Back to back, I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record.
It's just a play on words. It's a play using he's rhyming record 4 different times. He's using the word like that in all 4 lines. It's just a play on words. I don't think he's actually saying, "Oh, I like that record." Like, I don't think so. He could be, but whatever. I think it's sarcastic. I think it's another one of those jabs. It's like, "Oh, I know something about that back-to-back song." That's what I think. I know something about that back-to-back song that your fans don't know, that people don't know. Oh, it's cute, and I know something about that.
Record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that.
This beef is not as deep as you think you're gonna make it. This beef is not as deep as you think you're gonna make it. This is light work for me. I'm gonna do what I gotta do and say what I gotta say, but this is light work to me. I gotta respond at this point, just so you know that I'm ready for you. You know what I'm saying? I said what I said on Control. I said what I said on Like That, and now I'm saying what I'm saying on Euphoria. This is what it is. I want the crown that's already mine. It's mine. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting me by lending it out and letting everybody try it on. Stop trying on my crown. It's mine. And that's that, folks. That's that, folks. I got these stems. I'm gonna see about doing something interesting with these stems, man. I'm gonna see about doing something interesting with these stems. Possibly releasing an acapella or releasing an instrumental or something of that nature. This is just exciting that Kendrick responded. I'm just really glad that Kendrick finally responded, man. I love the track. I love the song. I think that it's all dope. I think they did a great job, bro. Super dope. I'm probably gonna listen to this like a lot more times today. Like, this little breakdown, listening to the lyrics is dope. I'm gonna be listening to this a lot more. So the question is, who is winning? That's the question. Who is winning? If this is round 1, who we giving round 1 to, right? Because round 1 would be Euphoria versus what's the name of Drake's song? Push-Ups. Who are we giving that to? Who are we giving this win to? Does this win go to Drake, or does this win go to Kendrick? Or does this win go to Rick Ross for calling him a white boy? White boy? White boy? Who gets this win, bro? Who gets this win? Oh, man. Okay, let me save this. This is the Euphoria stems. And we don't want to hear you say it no more. Euphoria stems. Make sure I put that there. It's crazy. I like Rick Ross song because I like the way that Rick Ross raps. I feel like in that vein, like, he's very direct and poignant. I thought the track was like it definitely was in his bag. I didn't feel like it was that much of a diss. It just was kind of okay. It just was okay. It served its purpose. In this situation, it's just kind of like not needed necessarily, because I was mostly looking for Kendrick. That's really the problem. Like, it's probably totally fine as a song. I'm not gonna say like it's a bad song or don't like the song. It's just was not looking for you. Just like anybody else that jumps in, just was not really looking for you to respond. Really was looking for, like for example, like J. Cole 7 Minute Drill. I put that over Rick Ross for sure. In terms of a diss, in terms of a song. But that's more so because I was looking for J. Cole to respond. I'm looking for J. Cole to say something, you know? Looking for Kendrick to say something, looking for Drake to say something. These are the people, I should say, that we're looking to respond. So when they respond, that's why that's what I'm looking for. Versus Rick Ross was like, I didn't even know that Rick Ross had a beef in this situation. I mean, I guess he should be upset that he wasn't mentioned in the top 3, top 4, top 5. Like, where do you fall on the list? On the number or whatever. Like, maybe that was an issue to be upset, because that's how I'm looking at it too. There are a lot of people that are dissing and have problems there are a lot of people jumping on wax, and there are a lot of people saying stuff because their problem is personal. That has nothing to do with money. That has nothing to do with the back end business, the splits. That has nothing to do with nothing. That's talking about him and his pen. And the fact that when he gets on songs, people are saying, wow, Cole killed that. Like, wow, this was so-and-so song. J. Cole killed that song. Like, he definitely elevated the song, made the song better. We are more interested in his verse than we are the rest of the song. These kind of things, when people start saying these things about your music, those things speak volumes. Those things speak very loudly. And so he's saying that on that song, on the song, the biggest, the Super Bowl song or whatever. I can't even think what it's actually named. He is saying something when he mentions that. People are looking to him and saying, hey, we really like the way that you rap on these features, right? That's different. So when he makes that argument and then says the big 3, and what he says about that has nothing to do with the splits, the music, the money, has nothing to do with album sales, has nothing to do with albums, really, to me. It just sounds more so he's saying, in terms of lyricists, in terms of rap, we're the big 3. So if we're basing it off of that, then I think that those are the people that I want to hear from. I want to hear you go at each other on some lyrical stuff. Now, once you start hearing it get more and more personal, I think what we learn and what we figure out is it's not as much as that, as much as it could just be, I don't like you. I do hear Kendrick in this song sound like he does not like Drake. Like, it's like, I hate the way you walk. I hate the way you talk. I hate your hair. I hate your braids. I hate the food you eat. I hate the women that you talk to and date. It just sounds like something is there that's like, nah, I really don't like this dude. Like, I actually don't like this dude. You know what I'm saying? Drake was able to smother the beef with Big Sean back in the day. Drake copied his style and made millions with it, but Big Sean has been silenced. What if he jumps back in the ring? Nah, that was the other thing too. At the height of all this beef and like that, and all these songs dropping, Big Sean was trying to put out an album. He's trying to put out a single. He's trying to put out freestyles. He's trying to put out music videos. And every time he does, he just gets outshadowed by all of this stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if Big Sean didn't release something today. Every single time he gets outshined by him. Yeah, Kendrick doesn't like Drake as a man. I mean, especially listening to this song, that's what I hear. It's like, forget as a rapper, forget as an artist. He's like really actually looking at him like, you as a person, I don't like. You're the type of people that I don't like. You as a person, I don't like. I don't like any of this stuff that you do, any of the things that you stand for. And so that's why I'm saying we want it to be about rap. That's why I like that he put the part in the song where he says 20v1. No, this is a 1v20. If we talking about you and all your ghostwriters, like, I like that part because it speaks to the idea of who is a genuine and who is a good lyricist, right? that's why I like that line there. But all of the personal stuff kind of just is like, oh, well, it sounds like this is just the time we're just finna hash this stuff out. We finna hash this stuff out. But if this was on Smack, if this was on Smack, if they was on the stage, you know what I'm saying, rapping against each other, they could say these things, and then at the end of the rounds, shake and hug and whatever, hug it out and be like, all right, man, that was a good battle. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be nothing more than that. You know, it don't have to be taken personally. It don't have to be taken seriously. It's just like, hey, this is what the people need to hear, so I get the oohs and the ahs and win the round. I need the oohs and the ahs to win the round. I got one vote for Kendrick winning the round one with Euphoria and push-ups. I got one round. I got one with Kendrick winning that round. I think I'm giving it to Kendrick too. Um, I'm giving it to Kendrick for a 6-minute song that primarily focused on one individual, which was Drake. I think I'm gonna give it to him too. Absolutely, absolutely. Kendrick. All right, more votes coming in. Looks like Kendrick. 2 votes for Kendrick. Yeah, yeah. I wonder what else is gonna come out about this, man. I wonder what else is gonna come out about this. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting, man. I'm curious. Of course we are. Of course we're waiting on. Of course we're waiting on certain people to respond. Of course we are. Kendrick Lamar seemingly responds to Drake on new track Euphoria. Ain't no seemingly about it. Ain't no seemingly. Seemingly. Ain't no seemingly. That ain't no seemingly. It's a lot of things you could say is seemingly. This Euphoria is not no seemingly. Ain't no seemingly about it. Oh, seems like he responded. No, ain't no seemingly. He did it. Ain't no seemingly. One of the most important lines was Kendrick saying, "I make music that electrify them. You make music that pacify them." Yes, and why is that one of the most important lines, Sean? Why is that one of the most important lines? Why is that? I definitely would say that DJ Head right here, he posting it, of course. Yep, that's what you learned. Why is that most important? Cause I think it looks at going in, man. Going in, man. Woo! Let's read some comments. Let's see what people saying about the song. They are so stupid. Don't want to hear Drake say the N word, but no more. I like when people do that on the comments. He used 4 different beats, 4 different voices, and left no crumbs. Too many bars to mention. I respect J. Cole. I understand why he wanted to throw in the towel. Yeah, that's you better duck that smoke. And that's the crazy part. I don't even see that either. I feel like Cole lyrically is a better match. I feel like he's the one that should be in the ring. I feel like Drake should have did the, man, I don't have no time for this, or like whatever, and ducked, and go count your money or whatever. But Cole, in terms of, because I keep taking it to that side of the battle, but there's multiple sides of the battle. There's multiple facets to this battle. There's multiple situations to this, and so it's just different. He basically saying Drake makes safe music that doesn't challenge societal norms in order to be accepted. Oh, of course. It's child's play. Of course. It's like, yeah, it's teeny bopper. It's for the masses, and that's a critique that Kendrick has to face a lot of the time. He has to face that critique of, man, I feel like I gotta have a dictionary in front of me to listen to your music, or I gotta really be thinking about your music. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta really be listening to it, or I'm getting a lesson. Okay, here comes another lesson from Kendrick, and it's like there is some music that's you don't have to have a lesson, and it's not super deep for you to understand. There are stuff that is out there, that Kendrick has created, but it's just kind of one of those things. It's like if it's in you, it's in you. Lupe Fiasco said a long time, you gotta dumb yourself down. It's like, if it's in you, it's in you. What do you want me to do? Everybody saying this is trash, need to play it again. This is fire. Don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell the truth about you. A lot of fake jewelry wearing people in the comments saying this is trash. Yeah, we know, big dog. Kendrick was definitely wearing black Air Forces and black gloves when he stepped in the booth. Killed Drake, but we don't want to hear you say it no more. Everybody's saying this whack look like they kin to Drake. That's hilarious. This is my favorite meme of all time. Because people have made it. It's just like the thing you use for this meme. But it's just like a happy moment for these people. You know what I'm saying? Just burying the dead. We waited on you all. We waited on you, and all we got is mid. This is not mid. This is Drake. This is Drake from his burner account. It's hella cultural bars in here that the remedial are gonna miss for sure. Yeah, man. Drake, this what Drake said. You are short and your shoes are little. Kendrick, F your mama, your kid, your whole team, Canada. You scared of Pusha T. You like underage girls, and you think you sexy red. I mean, Drake said that he's at the top of the mountain and he had to hike down to the pipsqueak in order to respond to him, right? Like that is like heavy words. You know what I'm saying? It's like basically saying like, I had to come all the way down here to even respond to you. Let your core audience stomach that, then tell them where you get your abs from. That's a triple entendre right there. Let your core, let your core audience stomach that, then tell them where you get your abs from. Abs, stomach, core. Might be one of the coldest diss tracks ever created. Let me give it some more time. Well, we knew Kendrick was a better MC. Drake didn't stand a chance. Sure, yeah. Man. I think this is a good warm up. I think this is a good, slap on the back of the head. I think this is a good they said they was shoving at first. They was just shoving each other, like, you getting ready to fight, you just push. This person push, that person push. We just pushing each other in the ring a little bit. We just trying to get, warmed up. We trying to see where we gonna take this. We was pushing at first. Now, somebody done threw some punches. These punches is landing. These punches is landing, y'all. These punches landing. I'm hyped. King Kendrick. Tell him one more time. Tell him one more time, Kendrick.
We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. Stop.
Just stop. Stop. I might take that stop and make a drop out of it. Stop. I might do that.
Stop. 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 Stop.
Stop. Just don't do it.
Waking them up, know nothing about that. Then tell them to pray, know nothing about that. Then giving them tools to walk through life like day by day, know nothing about that. Teaching them morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, you don't know nothing about that. Speaking the truth and consider what God's considering, you don't know nothing about that. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20 if I gotta smack niggas that right with you. Yeah, bring them out too, I clean them out too. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghosts or AI? Nigga feeling like Joel Osteen. Funny, he was in a film called AI. And my sixth sense telling me to off him. I'm a blick niggas all in the coffin. Yeah, Obi-Ho niggas is dick riders. Tell them